And welcome back. A longtime South Bend Common Council member is throwing his hat into the race for city clerk. He will be facing Chief Deputy City Clerk Karima Fowler. Council Vice President Derek Dieter is with us this morning to talk more about your plans if you are elected. And that's where I want to start. First of all, thanks for coming in this morning. I know
it's great to be up early on a Saturday morning.
I hope a lot of people agree with you as well, being up so early. Let's talk about this, this idea of going for city clerk. You've been on the Common Council for quite a long time. Why the change? Why are you looking to go for the city clerk's office?
Well, I've been elected to 3 terms on the council. I've served for 12 years, including 5 years consecutively as the president. I think from my perspective of seeing what happens in a clerk's office, I think there needs to be a drastic improvement in the way that minutes are kept, the absence of what is currently in play as far as minutes being posted. Okay. There are absolutely no minutes posted for the 2014 council meetings, either online or in the book. Up until the last week of December, the entire council minutes were finally posted, but they're still missing 2.5 months. So if we're talking about empowering the people and getting engagement in city government, and people complain about why the voting turnout is so low, about 18%. Well, if you're not providing information to the public and letting them know what's going on at meetings, okay, when they want to see that, of getting them involved, you know, there's a big view of apathetic views from the community of why should I care about government? Well, if government is not giving you the information on what happens to meeting, I think that it's a total disrespect for the taxpayers.
So what would you do differently? How would you fix this problem?
Well, first of all, just upgrading the total technology of the clerk's office. If you've ever watched in your spare time and go to the website to watch a meeting, it looks like a Christmas video from the 60s. The audio is bad, the technology is bad, the video is bad, even if it is posted. So first and foremost of changing that, there's so much technology that's out there of upgrading that so people can view council meetings. You can have the minutes in public and get them out to the public in a timely manner. If I'm elected, after the minutes are approved, they'll be up minimum of 72 hours or less for public consumption.
When you start talking about technology, we also start talking about money. Is your plan going to include more taxpayer dollars, or is it going to?
Well, that's the things that I'm working on. I'm going to be putting press releases out weekly on our plan as far as how we're going to do it, when we're going to do it, why we're going to do it. It's going to be a big part of my plan of also putting this out on social media, Facebook and Twitter. Okay. When used properly, are a very good tool for engaging the public. We'll have interns so that information also goes out in Spanish. Okay. There's a lot of dead time in the clerk's office. If I'm elected, it's no longer going to be the social setting of the county city building. We're going to do our work, and then when we do our work, I'm going to go out into the high schools and middle schools and teach local government to the youth. They're the next generation of leaders in South Bend, and I want to engage them and make them part of the process. But the overall improvement of that office needs to be done to empower the people of South Bend to be part of the process.
Well, we're out of time, but I want to ask one more question. There's been some rumors floating around that you might consider the next time that there's an opening for mayor of running. Any response to that? Are you considering that down the road? I know that seems a ways down.
Well, I'm worrying about the May 5th primary. That's all Derek Dieter's concerned about now. And that's, from my perspective, being there, I've always been a street person. This will be a very unique election in the fact that my team, we're from the street. Apparently the opponent wants to be with the power brokers of South Bend. I'm a person of the people.
So are you ruling out a future mayoral run?
I'm worried about the May 5th primary.
No answer
that's
yet.
all I'm worried about.
Okay, fair enough. Well, and we do want to mention too that we will be giving an invitation to your opponent, Karima Fowler, as well, to join us on this show to allow you to hear from her as well. Thanks so much, Derek Dieter, for coming in. Really appreciate it.
Appreciate it. Thanks for the time.
You bet.